Games are coming thick and fast. It's the final sprint. It's not a marathon anymore because in less than 60 days from now, the Premier League is going to be officially over for the season 2023-2024. Can you believe it? Now, no more excuses. You have to win your games. If you have any ambition to win the league or get to top 4, top 7, this is your time. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ogs. Welcome to the channel. If you want to help us, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and let's go.
Here we go.
The Premier League match week 31 is going to start on Tuesday and it's going to end on Thursday. We have so many games, but let me start by reminding you what is happening on the table. Liverpool are top of the table with 67 points. Arsenal second, 65 points. Manchester City are third, 64 points. Aston Villa are fourth with 59 points. Tottenham Hotspurs are fifth with 56 points. So all five here could make it to the Champions League next season. And then you can go with Manchester United, West Ham, and the rest. They have to fight for other places like Europa League or Europa Conference League. Chelsea are 11th. Yeah, 11th FC. Lose, draw, win. They are always between 10th and 14th. The second part of the table. Relegation zone, Luton Town, Burnley, Sheffield United. And also I'm going to remind you that Everton and also Nottingham Forest got point deducted. So if they got their point back, they might go a little bit up the table.
Fight and win!
Let's now move very quickly on my predictions. So Tuesday, April the 2nd, 2024, we have Newcastle United against Everton. Newcastle are struggling with a lot of injuries at the moment. A lot of ACL injuries and hamstring. I think the last one is Lascelles, who got an ACL injury, speedy recovery. But I think they're going to be too strong for Everton, who they don't win. Look at the last 5 games here. 1-1, 1-1. They lost 3-1 against West Ham, lost against Manchester United 2-0, lost the last game in the Premier League 2-1 against Bournemouth. And for Newcastle United, they've been doing okay. The last game in the Premier League, they won. They were like 3-1 down and they went back to win 4-3. That is impressive comeback here. I think Newcastle to win this game 2-1. Next up, Nottingham Forest against Fulham. The last game in the Premier League, Nottingham Forest drew against Crystal Palace 1-1. Sheffield United drew against Fulham 3-3. So you see, after the break, Sheffield United get some kind of momentum. Why not? If you can call it momentum, of course. But I think this game is going to be very, very tough here. Nottingham Forest. I want Nottingham Forest to win because of Callum Hudson-Odoi. But Fulham also got Broja and Willian. It's going to be a draw. 1-1 draw. Next up, Bournemouth against Crystal Palace. The Premier League. Next last game, Bournemouth won against Everton. Nottingham Forest, it was a draw against Crystal Palace. Bournemouth Crystal Palace away in the Vitality Stadium. Crystal Palace are going to lose 1-0. Next up, Burnley against Wolves. To be honest with you, I'm going to be biased on this one because I want somehow Vincent Kompany and Burnley to stay in the Premier League. I support Vincent Kompany. I like the guy in the personal level, to be honest with you. I want him to be successful. So if it's mathematically possible that they stay in the Premier League, please, footballing gods, help Vincent Kompany, please. They drew against Chelsea Football Club 2-2 at Stamford Bridge the last game, so I hope that they can carry on with that momentum. Aston Villa beat Wolves the last game, so Wolves are going to be determined to bounce back. But I think this one is going to be a 2-1 to Burnley.
Who are you?
Datro Fofana with a brace. Okay, so the last game on Tuesday is going to be between Tottenham Hotspurs and West Ham, or West Ham against Tottenham Hotspurs, because West Ham are playing home. London derby. This game is going to have a lot of goals. Doku is in another level. Tottenham Hotspurs attack, but leaving a lot of gaps behind. And West Ham lost the last game in the Premier League against Newcastle. They're going to really push. And I see this one to be a big surprise. It's a shocker. This is going to shock the world. West Ham to beat Tottenham Hotspurs 3-1. And then we move to Wednesday, April the 3rd. Arsenal against Luton Town. Let's not waste our time here. I think Arsenal are going to smash them 4-1. Arsenal drew the last game against City, so they know that they have to win every single game from now on in order to have a chance to win the Premier League. They are second on the table. It's going to be a 4-1 smashing for the Gunners. The same Wednesday, Brentford against Brighton. Brentford actually drew the last game against Manchester United the last second of added time. It was like 90 minutes plus 8, something like that. And Manchester United were already celebrating a win. But you never know until the last second. Brighton, they lost against Liverpool the last game, so they would like to try to bounce back. It's going to be a tough game. I see a draw 2-2 at the end. Next up on Wednesday, so let me scroll down a little bit. It's going to be Manchester City against Aston Villa. What a game. City got a lot of injuries, but they managed to get a draw against Arsenal. The last time, Aston Villa got some kind of momentum because they beat Wolves the last game. But I think City are going to win this game 2-1. Moving on. For the games on Thursday, April the 4th.
In football, is it better to be more reliable or less reliable?
If they can count on you, you can play. But if you can't, you're on a bench.
Liverpool against Sheffield United. Let's not even waste our time here. Liverpool are going to smash them 5-2 because they can't keep the clean sheet at the moment. So Liverpool 5, Sheffield United 2. And the last game of the day on Thursday is going to be Chelsea against Manchester United. I'm going to make an entire video about this game with all the details. But I think it's going to be a boring 2-2 draw. Mason Mount to score for Manchester United and Cole Palmer to score for Chelsea Football Club.